even cares, but I care, so I'm making a video. Um, so yeah, I haven't talked a lot about it because my focus is not politics, but in astrology, there's no getting away from what's going on in the world because some of the planets have to do with what's going on in the world. And I knew there would be something significant that happened with this full moon because it's the 29th degree. It's in Capricorn, which has to do with government. And it's on the 29th degree, which is where Pluto is coming back to. And that's where Pluto will be at the time that there's the elections here in the United States. So I knew this moon was going to tell us something. And I didn't really have a favorable feel for it, but this moon asked us to have hope, right? And I listened to my astrologer Victor talk about Joe Biden a few days ago, and sure enough, Joe Biden was like, "I don't think Joe Biden is gonna win," which I was like, "Oh, I do not want to hear that." But I didn't think it would be like this until um, I started just really listening to people who I trust when it comes to politics. And it was this black man on the Karen Hunter show, said, I think Joe Biden is going to make an announcement this weekend. And so I was like, okay. Saturday came and went. He didn't make it. If he doesn't make it on Sunday, then more than likely, I don't know. Again, I do want to just qualify everything with I lean to the left. I am for the Democrats winning prior to Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, whoever. I am for the Democrats because I see it as pro-democracy. So I just want to put that out there. I am leaning in a direction. Anywho, I really and truly started to feel like something is going to happen because yesterday I was just like, I have a feeling about Joe Biden, he's just too quiet, and the calls for him from whoever is just deafening. And I just kind of felt like, okay, I need to see, is he going to say something today? This is Sunday, July 21st. And so, no, I was a little bit shocked, and in a way, not shocked to hear he's dropping out. This is, something new for all of us. But I will say this. Y'all already know I looked at Kamala Harris's, VP Harris's chart. That was one of the first things I did after I had a few conversations with a friend. One thing I do like about her chart is like Joe Biden's chart. When I was honest with myself, I was like, his chart is not strong right now. It was very strong the year he won, but I knew his chart was not strong. But then I read something that talked about the chart of the United States leaned more in that direction, the direction of Joe Biden. So, I was like, well, maybe. But when I look at Vice President Harris's chart, she's a Gemini, just like Trump. And that was the thing that had me a little bit nervous about Trump. He's a Gemini, he's a Leo. I know she has a lot going on in the air signs. And right now, that will greatly benefit her and profit her. But the one transit that I have been really holding on to is Pluto in Aquarius. Because I knew with this moon, Pluto in Aquarius at 0 degrees, I was like, something is going to happen that's taking us in a new direction. I think it's the world, first of all, but here in the United States, it is definitely about this Pluto return and, the second American Revolution is how I see it. It's the rebirthing of this country. And so with that, Kamala fits Pluto in Aquarius more than Trump. So, and she just kind of has some placements in her chart that I'm like, these are a little bit strong. The only thing that I don't know, I'm not going to even go too deep because I really and truly am having to lean on other people. This is one of the times I'm willing to admit I care so deeply that I'm not impartial, even though there's a large part of me that knows what I see. I'm not impartial, so I just have to listen to other people or whatever. I can't even look at too much more of Kamala Harris's chart, but I will say her chart is definitely stronger than Joe Biden's chart. Um, and yeah, I just one thing I did say was number one, nail biter till the end. Nail biter till the end. We have Neptune moving into Aries next year. That's significant. That is very significant. And I will say Aries is war. It's been like a lot of war has been kicked off since like Jupiter went through Aries. The North Node is in Aries right now. And so I'm hoping that with Jupiter moving into Aries, that's going to usher in more, it's going to like tone down war and aggression and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really and truly hoping that that will be kind of sort of like speaking to who is going to be the next president. Is going to be somebody I want to believe just based on my astrologer, my astrology wisdom, somebody who's going to bring peace. Aquarius is a sign that has to do with rebellion and like trying to make progress. But it is all about equality and everybody having the same thing. And so in my mind, it just doesn't match Trump. You know, even with me not being able to really call it. Now, I will say Victor has thought Kamala Harris is going to be president since Joe Biden. He said he thought Joe Biden wasn't going to finish and that Kamala Harris was going to take over. So to a certain degree, Astro Victor, if y'all want to listen to what he's saying, because your girl cannot make the predictions. I just cannot. Yeah, I can't. I'm just too biased. I just know what I want. I want peace. I want to be able to continue to live a good life. I want black joy. I'm just being 100. I look at how successful black people are right now. How much more possibility everybody has right now. You know, as a black person though, to see so much black joy, it just makes me like, I want that. I want to keep that. And I just feel like we're going to have to fight so hard. But when I think about the planetary placements, I'm actually sitting in my car with there's no AC or nothing in here. I'm getting ready to go into, I'm going to show y'all real quick. I'm getting ready to go in and sit in the sauna. Hi. Let's see here. Okay. So anywho, I see now the name I gave my video has attracted people who maybe I don't know. But anywho, I am just kind of like looking at the outer planets, and that's really where that's the only thing I can really look at and kind of be like, this is where we're headed. And so this is what makes me think, you know, this is what is to come. Who really is gonna, win. But the crazy part about it is until Kamala Harris is actually selected, I don't know. Alrighty. Y'all take care. I just say all the women out there, you know, we need to be praying for whatever is best for this country. And, you know, I trust y'all to do that. So y'all take care.